What's up, boys and girls? Beautiful day out, snowing like crazy. First storm of the year. So we're in a chase here to get the last of our parts installed on our new machine. I got the M8000 hardcore, and these are the cheap Amazon or eBay 2 cool air vents from these guys down in the States. And what it is, it's an aftermarket replacement for your top vent on your side cover. But it's a bit of a job. You're gonna need a rivet gun. It comes with all the rivets and everything you need in the kit, the washers. You're gonna need a utility knife, but a heat gun may actually be a better bet for this, because I'll show you what happens with the plastic, but either a knife or a heat gun. This is my old vent from the other side, which I've already got done and installed on the machine. But the old vent's brand new machine, and this was already busted. So we're gonna put these on and show you what it looks like. But first off, we gotta get the old one off of here. And what you're gonna need is a really small screwdriver, and you're gonna pry all these 5 metal tabs off. They're just little metal clips. Once you get those off, then you're able to pull the cover vent off, and then I'll show you how we line up the new one and drill the holes and set it in place. Alright, so our cover's off. You extract it from the inside. This piece here, you actually install from the outside. So I can flip this over, and then I'm going to get this lined up the absolute best I can. And Kim's going to mark all these holes for me. Now I want to say, when I did the one yesterday, these holes, a lot of them weren't actually big enough for the rivets supplied in the kit, so I actually had to go along and touch a few of the holes up that's in this vent that they sent me. But you want to be careful not to drill your holes too big. Make sure your drill matches your rivet. Don't go beyond that. So our next step is I'm going to lay this on here. Kim's going to mark it all for me, and I'll show you the drill sequence. So I held that on there like that. I got Kim to mark my holes for me. Make sure obviously that you're into the plastic, not inside your center. And next step is we're going to get the drill and make some holes. So this is pretty much the only part about this that discourages me. Taking this new sled, this new to me sled, and taking a drill to the plastic. But I'm really happy with the way the other side turned out, so obviously we're going to make both sides match. So here goes nothing. Now, here's what I was saying why you want a heat gun or a knife. See how this makes a bit of a nipple? What you want to do is shave that off, because that'll cause you issues with your rivet. The rivets in the kit are like just long enough to do the job. So you kind of got to shave this plastic away that the drill doesn't get. And again, don't make your holes too big. I'm using a tapered bit, but I did one last night, so I get a pretty good idea how big the holes need to be. So there, all my holes are drilled. As you can see, some of these are quite raised, so I'm just going to take my knife and scoop it away. But this plastic is extremely tough, so like I say, a heat gun may be a better solution if you don't like using a knife. But either way, clean these up so that you don't have, nipples that stick up. You also got to do this on the back side, because the plastic will kind of bulge out. And also, the issue I had last night, if you have holes that end up really close to this lip, you got to shave that lip down in order to get the washer on your rivet. Same as back here in this corner. But I wanted to line this up the same way as the one I put on last night, which we've done a pretty good job as far as I'm concerned by looking at my drill holes. So now the next part is to actually lay it on and start putting the rivets to it. And I'm going to basically start at one end and probably fasten the other end and then join it through the middle. So there, just like that, it's all done. I gotta say, wherever this company gets their rivets from, these are some of the craziest, hardest rivets I've ever popped. I actually thought I was gonna break that little gun. But they take a good bite with the washers. You see, this is why you gotta shave some of that plastic away I was telling you about. But nice fit, looks good, should look great on the machine. I'll show you when I get it installed. Well, this is the first time she's seen snow since I've owned it. But the vents look nice. They almost give it like a sort of armor look. And it'll keep, on this side especially, it'll keep a lot of the snow dust when you're in deep snow from getting down into your primary clutch and causing issues there, which is a lot of the trouble with these cats, snow getting in and getting on your clutches. So all in all, for the price, very happy with the way it turned out. Looks like I even got them lined up fairly decent, symmetrical. So that's her. Those are the cheap Amazon vents.